Hello everyone, I'm Thoron, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do three types of jumps. There's C4.5 timing, 3-block ceiling backwards momentum, and Rex backwards momentum. So this first one, C4.5, you start by shifting all the way to the back. You're going to do a jam without sprinting, like this. That's all you do, right? Jam without sprinting. And then 3 ticks after you jump, you're gonna press sprint. Like this. So, what makes this timing different than other types of force momentum is that you run for 1 tick between your 2 momentum jumps. So, watch carefully. See how I ran for a small amount of time right before I jumped? That's why it's C4.5. Now you can use C4.5 to do this 1-block momentum slam to thick cobble wall, but the reason it's called C4.5 is so that you can do this carpet 4.5 jump. It's a 4-block jump plus 0.5, but with the carpet. And you can do this using C4.5 timing. Just like that. So this next type of timing is going to take a little bit more practice. It's called 3-block ceiling backwards momentum, or 3BC Bwmm. And the way you're going to do it, so if you think that a Minecraft player jumps 1 block tall, you're actually wrong. It jumps a little more than 1 block tall, which means if there's a 3-block ceiling, you're going to hit your head, and you're actually going to jump a lot shorter. Normally a 4-block jump is easy with force momentum, but in this case, it's not actually possible. No matter what you try to do, you're going to fall short, unless you use this method. So the way you set it up, it takes a little bit of practice, but it's not hard. So what you're going to do 1 unshift tap backwards, which means you press nothing, and then you just tap S very quickly. And then you're going to do a shift tap backwards. So you hold shift, and then press S very quickly again. I've got a little pressure plate to help me, to get me at the right spot. And so the first step is to jam backwards, and walk 2 ticks backwards, just like this. Jam backwards, and walk 2 ticks. Then, after you walk 2 ticks backwards, you're going to jam forwards, and that includes sprinting. So, watch me. Just like that. And once you get good at this, this will unlock a lot of new possibilities in parkour. So the final timing here is Rex backwards momentum, which is probably the hardest of all 3, but it's very, very similar to 3-block ceiling backwards momentum, which means it looks actually very similar to this jump, but if you look, the walls are in a different formation. And with cobble walls in Minecraft, there's actually 2 states they can be in as far as hitbox goes. See this one? If you've got 1 or 2 connected, they're a thick cobble wall, and you can see the hitbox is 8 pixels thick, but if you connect 3 or more, the inside ones go to a thin cobble wall, which is actually 6 pixels thick, as you can see here. And if you try to C4.5 this, I'm not going to quite make it. As you can see, I miss it by about 1/100th of a block. So I need a better method. And that method is Rex backwards momentum. So the way you set Rex backwards momentum up is a little bit tricky. What you do, you shift to the front, just like 3-block ceiling. You're going to do 1 unshift tap backwards, just like 3-block ceiling. Then you're going to do a shift tap forwards, and 2 air taps forwards, which means you're holding shift, you press space, and you tap W while you're in midair. If you watch my Z coordinate up in the top right, I go forward about 0.011. And you do that twice. So now you're at the right spot. And I've actually set up a checkpoint to just keep me in the right spot. And you're going to start very similarly to the 3-block ceiling, where you jam backwards, but you only have time to run 1 tick here instead of 2. So, what you do is, if you try to just do normal 3-block ceiling backwards momentum, you're going to actually overshoot like this. So what you need to do, you need to just tap A for the tiniest amount of time, right when you jam. So watch this. and that will make the jump by about 1/20th of a block. So as soon as I jammed, I tapped the A key ever so slightly. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing or leaving a like. It helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helped you out. This has been Thoron, and hope you enjoyed.